Hello guys, welcome to all, I hope you are well. Today I will try to show you a trading tactic, a trading strategy in a 15-minute period. You can use this strategy on stocks, stock markets, cryptocurrencies. You can also use it in Forex. As you can see, it is a 15-minute chart, and the candles will be normal candles. As I always say before moving on to the training video, nothing I explain in the training video is in the nature of investment advice. Do not make an investment based on these, you can get big losses. You must have technical knowledge. Now, with your permission, I am moving on to our training video and I am writing Mavel and W in the indicators section. As you can see, our teacher Kavanchaz Biljik has created an indicator. I click on it once and then I turn on the stochastic indicator. Here again, I open only stochastic in the same way. As the input settings, I only set the stochastic input setting to 5 and here I set it to 3. Friends, as you can see, I do not change the settings of Mavel and W. What is Mavel and W? Mavel and W is an indicator that shows us a trend direction based on moving averages. How do we trade with it? What should we pay attention to? I will try to explain these. As you can see, it formed as a single line and there are two colors, red and blue, within these lines. We need to pay attention to these. I will try to explain to you one by one how the buy condition is formed. Now, as you can see, first of all, since it works with the moving average logic, we always look at the moving average logic with the following condition. When the price rises above the moving average, it creates a buy condition. As you see. And when the price drops below its moving average, it also creates a sell condition. We already know this, but as I always say, do not use any indicator alone. Let's not be sure of the accuracy of any indicator without confirming it. If you have technical knowledge, you can do with a single indicator, but I am saying that assuming you do not have technical knowledge. Therefore, when using double indicators or using indicators, use the opposite indicators, so if you are using a trend indicator, the other indicator you will open should not be a trend indicator. Let the indicator that backs us up be a different indicator, like this one. Now I will try to explain them to you slowly. As you can see, we can see that there is an uptrend when the price goes above the moving average, that is, the Mavel indicator. But there are places that we should pay attention to. Now the moving average is giving a buy signal as it follows the price, and as you can see here, there is a red line and then it continues as blue again. What does this mean? What should we pay attention to? I will explain these. Now, that's why I opened the stochastic indicator for you guys. Now the price rises above the moving average here. It's closing here. It creates a buy condition for us here, but there is another point you need to pay attention to here. Friends, for example, when our stochastic indicator intersects with Mavel upwards, for example, it intersects here. At that time, if the Mavel moving average line is blue, this creates a buy condition. We anticipate that the price will rise. But if the price drops, if we place a stop order again, we will be out of the trade with very low losses. This is a risk, but of course, you can also trade here in the same way. You enter the trade when the instant price rises above the moving average. You exit the trade when the price closes a candle below the moving average. This can sometimes delay you. For example, I give an example, when you enter the transaction here. It hasn't made a closure under it at the moment, it would have carried you this far. In some places, when prices suddenly drop down, it can cause us losses. So usually after a candle. Because this is a 15-minute period, after a candle, it is more logical to take the profit and leave with the loss there. I'm going backwards a bit. For example, look, this is a risk, here the price is above the moving average, but the moving average color is red. As you can see, Stochastic has already made an intersection in the 60 reference range regions. This place is a risk. It's entirely up to you to take the risk here, but then again, it creates a buy condition. As you can see with stochastic, it leaves us a very nice profit. So, when we look at it, assuming we get it from here in a 15-minute chart, we leave a profit rate close to 2.5%. Stochastic gives a buy signal. It intersects, and at that time Mavelum becomes blue. And we are waiting for another candle close. Stochastic gives a buy signal, here it gives a buy signal. We enter the process here. In other words, after this candle closes, we enter the transaction. When we go a little further back, we can also look at this the same way. As you can see, the price is giving a buy signal while it is red here. And here it is rising by 3.5%, or even close to 4%. But our line here is red. Stochastic is giving a sell signal, price is going down. Again, see here there is a buy condition. Mavelum line is blue, stochastic is giving a buy signal and giving us a buy condition. It probably leaves us a profit margin of around 4% here. Let's say we get it from here. As you can see, it leaves us a profit margin of close to 4%. The place you should pay attention to here is Mavelum line, friends. Because the Mavelum indicator determines a trend direction for us. For example, look here, it's about rising above the moving average. As I just said, you enter the trade because it is above the moving average, and then a sudden decrease may come. This is a big risk. Do you take this risk? It is entered like this. If you enter, you will stop with the loss here as soon as the price here closes just below, and you exit the transaction. That will be your risk. Anyway, the financial market will never show the truth 100%. Indicators only help us see the next steps more easily. When we look at it now, it can create a buy condition here. The price is very nice above Mavelum indicator. The line of the Mavelum indicator is blue. It intersects with stochastic. There is a buy condition right here. After that, a very nice rise is coming, my friends. But as I said, there is an increase of 4 to 5%. As I said here, if I enter in this candle, I usually exit after one candle. I will take a profit of 0.5%, I will not wait here. Because this is a 15-minute period and I have to buy and sell. Can you wait? Can you wait? Now, as I said before, let's assume that you enter the transaction from here. It also closed here, you entered the transaction, look, the price is falling below it here. So you will have closed the transaction here. You'll almost be out of the process in a harmful way. That's why I'm telling you, always wait one candle, two candles, to get confirmation. Then enter the transaction yourself and close the transaction yourself. Because when we wait for the indicators, there is a price difference between the place where we enter the transaction and the place where we exit the transaction, so you are likely to make a loss in the meantime. For example, we can have a look at this. The difference still gives a buy signal, but our line here is blue, friends, not red. The line here is blue, it's easier to take risks here. This is risky because it is red, the direction of the trend is clear. You can take that risk here when you see that it intersects here and the line in front of it is blue. For example, let me show you this, let me replay it, let's start right here. See, the line here doesn't turn blue afterwards. I'm starting now. Look, it goes blue, our line goes down. The price is green candle again. If it goes down, the price goes above it, you see. I mean, Mavelum is not included in the process. It remains blue there, friends, and you open a transaction to that blue. We lost that place as we entered and closed transaction. I mean, we can see the blue line there. Since you see that blue line, we can foresee placing orders and taking risks here. The logic is simple anyway. You simply open a trade. The processes are not very difficult. Operations here and here are not very difficult. You simply proceed. As you can see, the price continues here already in blue. Then there is an intersection here. Stochastic crosses. The price rises again and you can take the profit here. In the same way, wherever you look, there is a profit of 2.5, close to 2%. Friends, you also have an advantage here. You can wait for one more candle to guarantee yourself when the price movements go above the average. I hope you understand what I'm saying, guys. That's all I tell you about this indicator because it is not a very difficult indicator, it is very simple to understand. What you need to pay attention to here is the color of the blue line, red or blue. Where does it intersect? The sell condition is entirely up to you. You can also sell according to the stochastic. When the stochastic gives a sell condition here, when it crosses the price down, you can place an order or follow it yourself. I'm taking profit. One candle, two candles later, if you say you want to take profit and leave, or you take out your main money, you continue with your profit. You put a stop as a trailing stop. You try to profit on profit and place the stop order up or down depending on whether the price goes up or down. I hope the training video I described will be useful. That's all I'm going to tell you. As I said, nothing I explained in the training video is in the nature of investment advice. Do not open trades by following these, you can get big losses. I hope to see you in the next training video. Good luck, see you guys.